Where are we? Oh, mate, don't mess it up. Come on. Hey. Well done. Smash that, mate. Honestly.
What do you think what the record is?
Oh, it's Nacho's place. Gotcha.
It'd be like a lot. What do you think it is?
Oh, more than that, I think. Ignorance is bliss, mate. Trust me.
And the people from.
Hey, it's better than Lego, mate. Let's be honest.
If I just set it up correctly.
Oh God, are these guys getting blown away?
Stuff, then, you know.
Possibly.
Please, we don't know anything. Please.
Oh, okay, Mike's here. It's fine. Chill.
You're going to leave.
But we like it here.
Oh, these poor women. They need support.
You like it someplace else.
Because as nice as Mike's being, I mean, you know, I can't really dive into this. I don't know anything about them or why they're here, right? At the same time, as nice as Mike's being, sending them out on their own without any other kind of support is kind of irresponsible. You're making these women homeless, aren't you? Sorry, I understand Mike can't be hand-holding everybody. Yeah, you're going to take this, right?
Go to your families.
If they have family.
Then you go to a friend.
If they have friends.
They don't have friends?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Then make some.
Fair enough. I mean, that's probably the most that Mike can do. He's not an angel, is he?
This goes back in my pocket in 5 seconds.
Take the money. Please take the money.
You won't like what happens next.
Like, take the money, stick together. Man, honestly, whoa. Hey. Spin off with these.
You never come back.
With these two. Honest, I'd watch it. Her and her domino fix it. I tell you, man, she's a champion in the making. Okay. So, are we giving this to Nacho? But that's calculated on Mike's part, really. If he's keeping his father's ID, means he can't take his father with him wherever he goes. As if they were never there. Right, so he's keeping his dad's ID for himself to possibly get his dad out. Fair enough. Good on you, mate. So that's what that was for. All he wanted to do was leave a letter in there and have it look like maybe the letter is going to be a thing of from Nacho, assuming that people are going to pick it up and be like, I'm going to this place, so I'm going to disappear or something, maybe. I don't know. Hello and welcome to another Better Call Saul Sunday. That's right, the show that happens on a Sunday. Today we are doing episode 2 of season 6. It is called Carrot and Stick, so we shall see what it holds. Flamingo check. That's right. Look at it. That's beautiful. I'll be honest with you, admittedly, does not show up as well on my camera as I wanted it to. I will put a picture up here. It's what it's supposed to look like, so you got to imagine it, okay? Until I get a better camera. We're calling him Flimothy, okay? That's all you need to know. Move on. I came across him by completely legal means. I don't know why I said that. I'll be honest with you.
20 years, and I didn't miss a single day.
Oh, you're scamming now.
I was in so much pain, I couldn't do my job.
They let you go.
I didn't want to
Oh,
stay.
you're practicing.
Wait, who are you supposed to be again?
We're losing track.
Mesothelioma.
Bless you.
Okay, so it's got to be someone with a history with Howard.
Yeah.
But Cliff has to want to take the meeting, but not the case.
Okay. The dynamic duo, really, innit?
Incident report, autopsy report.
Is Gus gonna pull something out of it, maybe? You're still uneasy, though. Oh, hello, little fella. Hang on, no, pan back, I wasn't done. Yeah, because their plan, whatever it is, they need a subject, they need a person. You need to pick this person well. Hello. Oh, the Prado. Like the museum. I really don't like those ties, you know. Is it just me? Because I feel like it might be. I apologise for offending anybody, but it's just 2 bits of string, innit? Really. Oh, I recognise her. Oh. Wait, were these the family from season 1? This lady.
Thank you for choosing Sweet Liberty Tax Services.
You're in tax now. Okay. All above board, eh?
Hello, Betsy. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Craig?
Is it a different husband?
Kettleman,
No.
may I see you up front?
Okay.
Good to see you.
I see County didn't do you any harm.
Ah.
Wesley, good exercise pro.
Oh, hello.
Aerobics mostly, or do they?
Excuse us for a second. See you.
Craig's just having a good time.
Our kids are in public school.
Oh, no.
I sense some anger here.
Yes, cock on, mate.
Perfectly understandable.
They didn't do the back. Come on, it's all smoke and mirrors. Sorry, the paint, the not important. It's really not important. It is to me, though. You know what I mean? Not a classy establishment in my mind, and it wasn't to begin with. That's fair.
He's got an ankle.
I do have an angle, Craig. It's an angle called justice.
Batman.
I have found the grounds for a civil suit. A big one.
Oh, carrot. Where's the stick?
I just need some assurances that all my hard work isn't going to end up in the hands of
Fair enough.
Clifford, Maine, or...
Maybe that's the point, eh? He just planted the name.
We're not signing.
You're sure?
He mentioned Clifford, Maine. They're going to go to Clifford, Maine. That's the plan, right?
Thanks anyway.
Craig, to be fair, actually, Craig, you did reach out for that very quick to sign it. You need to stop doing that. Like, that's not a great instinct either. But she is on the other end of the spectrum. Do you know what I mean? Like, they need to find a middle ground, I feel like.
All right, well,
Seed planted, though.
Mr. Goodman?
Please go.
Oh, very kind.
What do you know?
You got one too, Betsy.
Crack
We're officially in business.
on, mate.
The person who was supposed to be on your side was impaired.
Oh, they're going with the coke thing, yeah.
That awful woman with the ponytail is a cocaine addict.
Oh my god.
Howard Hamlin.
God, he was so energetic.
Oh god. It writes itself, eh?
Nose deep in the devil's dandruff. Well,
Don't we need some kind of proof?
all we got to do is get the ball rolling.
How are you gonna prove that? Or is that not the point?
You're fired.
He's fired?
Craig.
Oh, Craig, come on.
Yeah!
Okay. So he needed them to sign that for what reason? Because I don't think it particularly is the one that he was saying right here. But I think this is by the book, the plan. Yeah. So now they're going to go and they know what the plan is and they're going to plant that seed in, I guess, Cliff's mind. And it's a second mention of coke as well in regard to Howard. Unnecessary. Go time? This is what I mean. How do you know? I'd be stressing out. Oh, hello, mate. Oh, yeah, man. Plays a tune.
Kettlebell.
Kettleman.
Hey, close, mate.
They said they wanted to talk to someone in charge, and I'm just a, quote, prepubescent intern.
Yeah, sounds like her, yeah.
Howard Hamlin.
He is living a life outside his life,
Yes, he is.
as they sometimes say.
Did you have any evidence to support this?
All of that gets on the record during discovery.
I don't think we're going to be able to help.
Yeah.
Partnering with HHM on another case.
Surely that will change now that you know the facts.
What facts?
Even if these allegations were true, and I got to tell you, it does not sound like the Howard Hamlin that I know.
Hey, fair play to you, mate. I was going to say, like, it'll be interesting to see, because I feel like whatever Kim and Jimmy are cooking up, it can't go absolutely smoothly at all points, right? There are going to be some hiccups, and I wonder from where those hiccups are going to come. And actually, as they sat down, I was like, yeah, it'd be interesting actually if Cliff is just a good friend. And I mean, we know as the audience, right? Howard's not doing coke as well, so I feel very comfortable getting behind Cliff and being like, oh, what a good friend. Because there is an element of being a good friend and also enabling bad behaviour by said friend, right? But we know that bad behaviour is not true. I don't know, though. I mean, this is very much as per the plan, right? These two get turned away, they have to go to Jimmy. Yeah. But they plant the seed in Cliff's mind the second time of the coke and Howard. Yeah. So far, seems like the plan is going off without a hitch.
So you won't represent Craig.
Right, he dangled the carrot in front of them and now it's going to be the stick when they go back to him, maybe.
Sorry we couldn't be of help.
I love Cliff.
Wow.
Howard Hamlin, please.
Just doesn't believe it.
Thank you.
But that's not the first time you've heard... Well, I mean, you saw it, right? Bless you, mate. Now you're thinking, how many cases has he been on? How much malpractice is going on? Wow. Hello. He wants to read Hector, doesn't he? Himself. That's what this is about. Hector's just going to take it on the chin and be like, yeah, cool. And that's going to set off Gus and his suspicion, I think. Yeah, look at that stare from Gus. He is trying to watch every little movement. He's going to poop himself again. Wow. Yeah. And to Gus, that's like, no, this isn't Hector. He knows something. There's a reason he's trying to make this. Because Hector's not cunning. He's big and loud and aggressive. And this isn't cunning at all. This tells Gus everything he needs to. Look at that face. Everything he needs to know. Gus knows that Lalo's still alive now. That was such a huge tell.
Lalo Salamanca lives.
Yeah. That's so funny. Oh, Hector. What's going to be in this letter? Oh, the Cayman Islands. Oh God. Because Mike, if he knew, he wouldn't be leading them to Nacho. Really? Mate. Hey, well spotted, mate. Slip out the back. Yeah, Mike didn't pick up the phone. To Nacho, it does look like he's been abandoned by him. You need to go solo, mate. You need to get out. Yeah. Nice. Alright, mate. Come on. Man, I'm so behind him. I need him to get out. Is he just going to take this guy out? Or ask him some questions? Oh. Hello. Oh, mate, the lighting.
Don't.
Buddy, you messed up.
Slide your gun over.
Sorry, I am noticing how well shot it is, how well lit, you know, the choice in the frames that they're choosing to. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. But I just am mentioning it less because otherwise I'd be mentioning it all the time. Respectfully. You know, even just when he popped his head out the window and you're looking up and then it changes to the side. Yeah.
¿Quién te paga para vigilarme? Una voz por teléfono.
Yeah, fair.
Yo no sé ni su nombre.
Fair play, just man doing his job. I don't know if I trust it though. Oh.
I got a bad feeling. I need to get out of here.
Oh, and then Tyrus is gonna call this guy.
I'm gonna find a way across on my own.
Wait for the ring. Ah. Nicely done, mate. Come on, think. Yes, you can do this. Oh, buddy. Yeah, so now you know who they need to know to keep him there because they're giving him up. Yeah, come on, Nacho. You're on your own, mate, but you can get out of this. You're smart. Come on. I'm so invested in this story. I really like it. So they're feeding him to Balsa to appease. They want to make it go away. They pin it on Nacho and Gus is off the hook, right? How much does Mike know? I mean, he was part of leaving that letter. Did he know it was in the letter, though? Or was he just given a job to put the letter in the safe and not ask questions? Was there an understanding between them? Lone Ranger, I'm here for this, man. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know if you can outshoot these guys, mate. Damn. Yeah. Nice and quiet like, eh? They've got guns, mate. Go back in. Mate, save your ammo. Save your ammo. Okay. Yeah, move. Come on. Come on, Nacho. Yeah, this is what I mean. Hey, all it takes is one shot, mate. Come on. Mike? Hello? Do they suspect that it wasn't Nacho?
Be full.
Ah, interesting. Because if they take him in then, he has an opportunity to say everything, but at the same time... Oh, that was a glimpse into their future, wasn't it? At the same time, I know that Balsa don't know about Gus, but maybe do they suspect? Because I'm thinking back to Breaking Bad, and when Gus takes out Balsa, there's almost a quiet kind of, he's angry. Because if Balsa finds out, and then perhaps even Gus explains why. Because I mean, you know, Lalo was coming for him, Hector keeps coming for him, and that is disturbing the business. So there's a way that I feel like Gus can spin it that kind of admits that he did it, but also gets him off. But by the time of Breaking Bad, he's perhaps, at least to Balsa's mind, like Balsa's watching him. Do you know what I mean? Or a little bit like, look, stay in line. Don't do that again. You're not in good water. I trust you and your abilities. And I know that you did it to try and, you know, because if Gus spins it the right way, it's like, well, I have the business in mind. That's why I did it. So I'm curious. So they could get Nacho. And feasibly, Nacho could tell them, yeah, we'll see. Well, sorry, let's play it out. What's the decision, Nacho? You might be caught here. Okay. Oh, God. Damn, they got him. Yeah, so he's getting captured then. Interesting.
Let's agree to disagree.
You're gonna use the stick, right?
Ah, okay.
They're more carrot types, especially her.
Huh.
Spoonful of sugar, you know.
Kim, you want him to use the stick, eh?
I think maybe I'll come too.
Hello. Interesting. He knows them, don't...
Okay.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? She's going to use the stick, buddy.
Lalo is dead.
Ooh, what was that?
Bottom Lalo is dead.
Oh, that's quite a big tell from him. Very angry, I think.
So the odds are he's searching for Varga.
Yeah. Oh, he's a twitchy boy. Oh, you're not doing okay, huh? You need to be on your game thinking clearly.
Track Varga down. Let me find him, bring him back.
Yeah, too late. I wonder if we're going to get Nacho and Lalo across from each other having a conversation. That would be really interesting. They should absolutely do that. No, you got to wrap it up. Okay. It's going to go right through the bag, dude. I like the imagery here of Gus holding the broken glass in his hand. The camera lingers on that picture, and I think it's meant to symbolize this idea of him contemplating a possible future where everything he's been working towards crumbles, and all that's left by the end is him holding the pieces. Considering how shaky we see him here, him looking at it before he tosses it away really evokes this idea.
El padre de Varga.
Oh god.
No, you're not doing that.
Your line keeps moving, dude. It's like, we got to support Nacho. Okay, no, fine. Okay, fine. Then he put the ID in his pocket. Okay, I'll look after his dad. Now his dad is coming under fire. No, we're not doing that. That's where his line moved. And I have a feeling Gus is going to persuade him. We'll see.
Just say the word.
All right, Tyrus, relax.
Whatever happens next, it's not going to go down the way you think it is.
I kind of want it to go down that way. Really, is that why?
You want me to answer it?
This is maybe another step on Mike's journey to the Mike we get in Breaking Bad, because he's still not really there. We're still seeing slivers, and you know, in Breaking Bad we see that there are slivers of a good man in there, right? But I feel like it's reduced to Kaylee and his family. Do you know what I mean? Those in Breaking Bad are his priorities, and he has cut all other ties, and he is just the fixer. Whereas here we are still seeing lines of empathy coming from him to people like Nacho, to people like Nacho's dad. And I feel like he's getting this call now. We know Nacho's taken. He's going to get a call from Nacho. Mike is wrong. Mike isn't right here. He still thinks Nacho's on his own, and that he got away, and that he's been calling, and that there's still an opportunity for that. And I think Mike's going to be proven to be wrong, and this might be the nail in the coffin that makes him go, I need to cut all ties. I keep being wrong. My emotions keep getting me in trouble, keep putting all of this at risk, keep putting Gus at risk. I am not the professional that I need to be in this world, because he keeps messing up. We saw that with, you know, the scenario previously and the Germans. And now I feel like this is almost, this going wrong and going a certain way is going to usher Mike, finish that transition to the Mike we know in Breaking Bad. I talked a lot about the gun a little while ago and him using that and using it to kill, and that was a step. I think this is one of, if not the final step of transition.
Yeah.
Possibly.
He wants to talk to you.
Won't that implicate Gus? I mean, we don't know, right? We don't know what the scenario is on the other end of that call.
Let's do this.
Interesting, she was looking at the old lady coming out. Looking again. A reminder, I think, right? Because what I was going to say, she was very much fixated on this lady coming out. And it's almost a reminder of her past, of where she, or not even her past, but her future and where she wants to go. The whole point of this Howard plan is to give them the means for her to start her own practice and help people, help more people. That's her goal. And it's ladies like that coming out, and I think that is what it represents to Kim. And I think, you know, they're going in here, which is obviously very much a part of this scheme that they have. It's these two worlds colliding, right, in her mind. And that lady, I think, is a reminder, and perhaps even a little bit of internal, am I doing the right thing? Who am I? I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Like that conflicting in her there. And that second look as well. Maybe a moment of self-awareness.
What is she doing here?
You should catch them up, though.
We're married.
Okay, good. We're caught up.
You used us to character assassinate Howard Hamlin.
Hey.
And we're mad.
Do you want to tell your face, Craig?
Unfounded accusations.
It's very true.
I don't know anything about schemes or...
Oh, she's going to come down hard with the stick, isn't she?
Exonerate Craig.
If anyone can do this, it's you.
Oh, Craig.
Okay, enough carrot.
All right, why not?
Dial 9 to get out. She needed the phone.
Oh, Craig.
Justin, Kim Wexler, how are you?
Buddy, this is out of your control.
Tax preparer fraud. Their clients always end up with smaller refunds than they deserve.
Really? I mean, it was my first thought when when we came here and they were in tax. Yeah, it's not a hard leap to make, is it?
What are we talking? 100? 200?
Oh, God.
We'll do anything.
I mean, this is blackmail. It's so interesting that the name of the episode, Carrot and Stick, and the decision here that has been made and what that means. Because what this means, because Kim is blackmailing them. I mean, as opposed, I suppose, to Jimmy's bribing them, right? And none of it's above board. I don't know. I feel like blackmail is a little worse. Perhaps there's going to be some element of the choice made here that comes back to bite Kim and Jimmy, though. Maybe even Kim specifically, because especially this lady, if she can, she is going to come for Kim for that. She's vindictive.
Just tell us.
Why would I believe you? First, you contact every person you've ripped off. Give them what they are legally owed.
Hello, caped crusader. Without the cape, get a cape.
You're going to forget you ever heard the name Howard Hamlin.
I mean, this is the thing. They worked it out. So I kind of get why Kim did this. Because, like, I mean, it got to a point where she was kind of leveraging that. You know, she worked out it was all about Howard. And it got to a point where I was like, Kim should probably use the stick, man. Like,
You think you've lost everything? You have no idea.
I tell you what, if Kim gets any whiff that you're doing anything bad to people that don't deserve it, people that can't protect themselves, she is gonna come after you so hard. And it's maybe part of the reason why everything that Jimmy does is okay to her mind. To both of their minds, Jimmy does the things that he does for the greater good. Right, the end goal is to help people. And maybe that's why Kim is okay with Jimmy and what he does and what they're doing, because like I say, in her mind, to her mind, she's justified it that way. And it's why she can come down so hard and be so cold to people like this and forgive people like Jimmy. I love that the Kettlemans have come back into it though, eh? Call back. Gotta love it.
You gave him the money, didn't you?
Jimmy, you big softy.
Wolves and sheep.
I'm going back to the guy in the store. You're either a wolf or a sheep, and to his mind, that's how he sees it. They're wolves, they're sheep, and that's as simple as it is. Oh God. And maybe that's how he justifies it. All that you can do is make the choice of which side you want to be on, the winners or the losers. Who was that? Lalo? I can't remember his car. He didn't have a car, did he? I don't know, who knows. Anyway, carrot and stick. There we go. Hey, I mean, yeah, I love how this season is slowly, I feel like, building up and unraveling almost this scheme, this plan, and it's kind of breadcrumbing it, I think, for the audience to the point that you're kind of like, for me, there's part of me that's like, okay, let's sit down, let's think about it. What are they going to do? I think it's very obvious. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they're trying to discredit Howard for the ultimate goal of settling Sandpiper, kicking Howard out, probably, essentially, of HHM, ruining his life and career for the most part, but in a way that I suppose he can recover somehow. This is the thing, though. This is the thing, is that, like, because I think the way that they're going to spin it is that they're going to discredit him. That'll ruin HHM. He is their leader. The firm won't be the same. Even if, like, they take attack, you know, and I can see perhaps a conversation of, like, Kim or Jimmy being like, you can go to rehab. Addiction isn't to be pushed aside lightly. You need help. You can spin it that way. You can go to rehab, come back out, you're clean, and boom, you're good to go and you got your life back. But it's like the before and the after of that aren't the same, and people aren't going to see Howard the same. And I think from Howard's perspective, he didn't do that. That's not the truth. And I think internally in his mind, he's got every right to be upset, to say the least, and to not be okay with the after, as much as Jimmy and Kim might have justified that the after is no different to the before, because I think they absolutely are different. And especially to Howard, he's going to be obviously getting judged for something that he never did, however sympathetic people might be to his plight, to whatever. But at the same time, people are automatically going to know that about him. And I mean, unfortunately, the world is as it is. Humans are as they are. And as much as we shouldn't judge those who have been addicts and who are recovered, I think some of that still does go on, and people aren't going to treat him the same. You know what I mean? And he's going to have to live with that his entire life and carry that he's not going to be okay with that. He's going to lash out. And I feel like there's going to be some element of Kim and Jimmy being like, why are you lashing out? It's fine. Because they've justified it in their head. They had that conversation of like, we need to kind of like ruin him, but not like destroy him. He can still recover afterwards. And that's how they're playing it in their minds and justifying it in their minds. And I feel like that's not the reality. And I think they've fooled themselves into that. And I think Howard is going to hit back. That's the thing they've got to be careful of. And yeah, like I say, so that's the goal, right? And it's just, like unraveling how that's going to go down, how they're going to achieve it. I have a feeling it's just going to go like, I feel like they're a well-oiled machine. And I feel like Kim and Jimmy are almost together. Because like previous to this season, I mean, this season is very unique almost in how they are working together, and they're both very much on the same page. Kim is very much slipping Kim. Do you know what I mean? Like, previously, I think she's been moving towards that. But I think as we come into season 6, that's who she is. And I think this tag team, this duo that they are is so powerful. And they're both working in tandem. There's no kind of hammering and hawing around of like, oh, is this okay? Are you okay? Can we, do you know what I mean? It's just both of them flexing their skills and their power and in no way being held back, and they are working in tandem. That's such a tag team. I feel like to a certain extent, like I say, because of that and this transition that we've got now in season 6, and this entire series building towards it, this plan I feel like is going to go off without a hitch. And actually the thing that perhaps is going to supply the drama is maybe the fallout and Howard's response to it. So that's what I feel like is going to happen. We'll see. Like I said earlier in the episode, I was talking about how's there going to be a hitch? How's it going to go wrong slightly? Maybe that's going to happen too. But I feel like it would almost be understandable if there were no hitches at all, because I think that would also be believable considering, like I say, where they've got to and how they are, Kim and Jimmy right now. Yeah. So, like I say, there's some temptation to try and figure out what it's going to be, but it's like, to a certain extent, all you can do, you know what's going to happen or what the goal is, and you just got to sit back and see how it happens. And I think that's a great position to put the audience in, and to have established in your final season, because it kind of puts you in this seat of, I am just here looking forward to how this is going to go. And which is such a unique position to be in. And it's almost like, it's quite meta almost because that's a prequel, right? It's like, it's the concept of, I know how this goes, I just need to see how it all comes to be and how who they were and how they got there. That's a prequel to a T. And with this scheme, it's almost within the tenets of the show is playing with that meta of, we know how this is going to go. We know the end goal and that they're probably going to achieve it. And it is just a case of, I feel like they've written it in such a way, built up these characters in such a way, and we know how entertaining that can all be, that as the audience, it's such a level of achievement that as the audience now, they have us in this position of, I know how this goes, but I'm still hooked. And I'm still so looking forward to seeing how it happens, even though I know what's going to happen, which is crazy writing. Anyway, yeah, that was Carrot and Stick. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already. There are some links down in the description if you'd like to support me further. That all helps me out a great deal. Early access to all my videos on tier 2. Thank you, as always, by the way, to my patrons, my YouTube members. Genuinely, thank you for your support. It means the world, so thank you. Hey, why not click on one of these videos right here to keep the hype train going? But if not, no worries. I'll see you soon, because we will be doing some more Better Call Saul forthwith, mate. Other than that, I hope you have a great week. That's it from me, and I'll see you soon.